Welcome to this evening candlelight flow, a gentle invitation to slow down, soften, and surrender into rest. As twilight settles and the candles flicker, we begin to slip into that sacred space between waking and dreaming. Tonight's practice offers long, meditative stretches and spacious hip openers designed to melt away tension and open the body to peace. Let this be your sanctuary of release, a place to tune in, restore deeply, and prepare the mind, body, and soul for rest. So when you're ready, take a deep breath in and let the journey begin. Hello, beautiful friends. Let's go ahead and get started. Finding a comfortable seat, either cross-legged or kneeling, using any props that you may need to support your spine. And when you feel comfortable, you may close your eyes and rest your hands on top of your knee. Let's begin by taking 3 cleansing breaths. So take an inhale through your nose, breathe all the way up from the bottom of your belly to the crown of your head. Pause, and then open your mouth and exhale, sigh all the air out. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath just like that. With each inhale, imagine drawing in peaceful, calming energy. And with each exhale, releasing anything that no longer serves you in this moment. Thoughts, worries, physical tension. You may allow your breath to return back to its natural rhythm. And then keeping your spine tall, allow your left ear to fall by your left shoulder. Walk your right hand on the earth over towards the right side. And take your left hand and gently place it on top of your head to guide your chin towards your shoulder or your chest. As you press into the earth beside you, you'll feel the right side of your neck stretch long. Good, you can release the hand down and return back to a neutral spine. And then let the right ear fall towards the right shoulder. Your right hand can come on top of your head. And you can walk your left fingertips out to the left and gently press away from the earth. Breathe into any areas of tightness or resistance. Release and slowly return back to center. On your inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky, bring your palms together, and exhale, guide them to your heart space. Inhale, reach your arms up toward the sky again, and then exhale for a twist. Take your left hand to your right knee. Your right hand comes beside you, keeping your spine nice and long. Twist from your torso and gaze past your right shoulder. Option to bind your right hand around the back for the inner thigh. Keeping your body in this twist, allow your gaze to look over your left shoulder. Gently release the bind, come back through center. And then inhale, reach your arms high again, and this time exhale and twist towards the opposite side. Right hand to the left knee, gaze past your left shoulder. Good, option to bind if you did on the last side. And now keeping your body in this twist, the only thing that turns is your gaze. So now turn your gaze to look past your right shoulder. This twist is stimulating digestion and the detoxification process, preparing the body for rest and renewal. Good, now you can release, come back to neutral. And we'll move into a tabletop position, so come onto your hands and your knees. Place your wrists directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Spread your fingers wide and press firmly into your palms. As you inhale, drop your belly towards the mat, lift your gaze. And then as you exhale, round the spine towards the ceiling, tuck your chin towards your chest. Continue flowing between these two shapes, synchronizing your movement with your breath. Inhaling for cow, exhaling for cat. From cat pose, bring your toes together to touch and open your knees wide and shift your hips back for child's pose. Allow your forehead to gently rest onto the earth. If your hips are really tight, you can bring the knees closer together or rest your forehead on top of a pillow. Feel your spine lengthening and your shoulders softening away from your ears. With each exhale, allow your body to become a little heavier, melting towards the earth. Notice how your breathing naturally deepens here. And coming into thread the needle, just rise up enough so that you can slide your left arm underneath your right. You may rest on the left side of your cheek and gaze over towards the right side, or you can bring your forehead facing down. Option to bind your right arm behind the back, reaching for the inner left thigh. With each breath, feel the gentle unwinding of tension. Your subconscious mind is receiving the message that it's safe to let go. If you had the bind, you can release it, bringing your right arm back down, and then unthreading your left, coming back into a child's pose shape. This time, prop yourself onto your fingertips, and then inhale, lift your chest, and then exhale, release your forehead. Again, inhale, roll up, open the heart, gaze up, and then exhale, roll back down. Taking one more spinal roll like this, inhale, lift, and exhale, release. Remaining on your fingertips for elevation, gently lift your chest and slide your right arm underneath the left now for thread the needle. Your hips are still down towards the heels. You can rest on your right ear, right cheek, and look towards the left side. An option to bind left arm around the back for the inner right thigh. As you hold, notice the natural slowing of your thoughts. Your mind and body preparing for a deep, restful sleep. Gently release the bind and bring your left arm down, and then unthread the needle, bring your right arm back and release into child's pose, and then roll yourself back up to a tabletop position. From here, tuck your toes, take an inhale, and then as you exhale, lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Begin to pedal out your feet, bending one knee and then the other. Releasing the backs of the legs and creating space in our lower back. And when it feels good, you can release into stillness. On your inhale, reach your right leg towards the sky. And then exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Lower your left knee down to the mat, untuck your toes and find stability. And then gently bring your hands to rest on top of your right knee. Allow a subtle back bend here if it feels good, pressing into the knee, beginning to straighten through the arms, opening across the front of the hip and the quad. With each breath, feel the gentle stretch across the front of your left hip, an area that tightens so much when we sit for long periods. This release is helping prepare the body for a comfortable rest. You may slowly release your hands down to your sides and then shift your weight back, straightening through your right leg, coming into a half split. Inhale here with a straight spine, and then exhale, fold over the leg. You're welcome to stay here, or you can shift your hips all the way back to sit on top of your left heel, coming into that half thunderbolt, half split variation. Always remember to modify or adjust so that you can honor your body's needs. Feel the gentle stretch along the back of your right leg. And there's no need to push or force. Just simply allow gravity to create the opening. When you're ready, slowly come back into your low lunge. So if you're all the way back, you can come back through half split and then bend through your right knee and frame the front foot with your hands. And now bring your right arm to the inside of your right leg and heel toe your right foot to the outer edge of your mat, coming into lizard. Tuck your back toes and lift the knee, and then just begin to make some movement, allowing some fresh energy and blood to flow around the hip joints. And then when you feel good, you can release the back knee down, untuck the toes, and settle into your lizard variation. You can keep your hands on the floor or on props, or you can even come on to your forearms. Remember that this practice is about finding ease, not pushing to your edge. Allow your breath to serve as an energetic massage, sending it to any part of the body that needs it. From here, you might roll to the outer edge of your right foot and then take your right hand to the inside of your right knee and gently press it away as you open through the heart and gaze up towards the sky. Find what feels good in your body. You may release and come back to your lizard shape. And then moving into pigeon, take your right hand to the outside of your right foot and then heel toe your foot all the way to the left side of the mat, bringing your shin parallel to the front of your mat. Make sure that your left leg extends straight behind you in alignment with your left hip. Stay here, or take an inhale, and then as you exhale, begin to crawl forward and allow your body to surrender over the right leg. If you're practicing with props at home, feel free to bring a pillow or block underneath the right hip for extra support. Pigeon pose is a powerful hip opener that helps release not only physical tension, but also emotional tension. So as we create space here, invite anything that needs to be released, to be let go out of your body and into the earth. Take one more breath here. And then begin to find your way back upright. Walk your hands in. Bring the weight over towards your right hip, but then bring the left leg around and step the left foot to the outside of your right thigh. Inhale, lengthen your spine, reach your right arm high, and then exhale, twist. Bring your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Gently press into it to create more space for your torso to twist. If it's too much, just hug your arm around the knee. Take one more inhale and squeeze, and then exhale, unwind and counterbalance the stretch. Bring your hands to the right side, press into the earth, and then lift up. And now, keeping your legs where they are, I'm just going to demonstrate we're moving into shoelace. So we're just stacking the left knee on top of the right. If full shoelace is too intense, you can always extend your right leg straight for half shoelace. Wherever you are, allow your feet to fall naturally to the sides, and you can hold your hands here on top of the insides of your feet. Or you can begin to fold by taking an inhale, and then exhale, falling forward over the knees. Allow your palms to gently rest to the earth. Palms can face up or down. Notice the deep release in your outer hips, areas that often become tight from sitting and daily activities. Allow this release to create space in your body for the most restful sleep of your life. Begin to rise out of shoelace pose. Take your hands behind you, unravel your legs, and then windshield wipe the knees side to side, releasing the lower back and the sacrum. And now return back to seated and extend your legs wide apart, coming into a wide straddle. You may remain upright here, or you may take an inhale, and then as you exhale, begin to descend forward as you fold from the hips. Only go as far as you can while maintaining a healthy length in your spine. Use props wherever you may need them if you have access to them. With each breath, create space so that these subtle energy currents of prana have freedom to flow. If you've folded, begin to rise. Lock your hands in, shift your weight back, and then gently guide the legs together and shake them out in front of you. And then we'll make our way back to a tabletop position so you can cross your legs and come onto all fours. Feel free to make any movements, circling the hips, releasing any stagnant energy. And then when you're ready, tuck your toes. Lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here, feeling the length in your spine, the stretch through your entire body. On your inhale, extend your left leg to the sky. And exhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Release your back knee down for a low lunge. Take a moment to find stability and find your breath. And then when you're ready, you may rise up softly, bringing your hands to rest on top of your left knee. Allow a gentle opening across your chest as you welcome a subtle back bend, inviting a sense of openness and ease. Take a couple of more soothing breaths here. And then you can release your hands down to the floor. Take an inhale and then exhale. Shift your hips back, straighten through your left leg for half split. Spine long, and then as you exhale, fold over the left leg. Either stay here or create any other shape that honors your body's needs. Maybe you shift your hips back to settle towards your right heel, finding that half thunderbolt, half split variation. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes and allow your awareness to journey inward. When we surrender into forward folds, we encourage the brain to shift into theta wave patterns, this borderland between wakefulness and sleep. This state is where our most creative insights and deep healing can occur. Taking your time, begin to come out of your half split and we'll meet in a low lunge. Come back into lizard by bringing your left hand to the inside of your left foot and heel toe the left foot to the outer edge of your mat. Tuck your back toes, lift the back knee, and then shift your weight back and forth, activating the lizard. And then when it feels good, you can release. Release the back knee down and then just allow gravity to do the rest of the work for you. You can stay on your hands or come onto your forearms. Find a place in the pose where you're feeling just enough sensation to where you can still remain at ease. From lizard, you can gently open your left hip wider, perhaps rolling to the outer edge of your foot, and press your left hand into the knee, guiding the heart open, creating space and ease in your hip joint. From this position, you can come back to your low lunge and heel toe your left foot all the way across the mat towards your right wrist for pigeon pose. Your shin is parallel to the top of the mat. Your right leg is aligned with your right hip, straight behind you. When you're ready, you can begin to fold or find any other variation or modification that serves you. With each exhale, allow yourself to soften a little more, letting go of any holding or resistance. Soften so that if you close your eyes, you can easily journey into the invisible world and explore your inner landscape of imagination. All of the world's greatest inventions, anything in the world of form, was once a seed of potential in the invisible world. Your genius always exists here, waiting for you to connect with it. Gently rise out of pigeon pose. Walk your hands back in, and then shift your weight into your left hip, and then bring your right leg all the way up and around, planting your right foot to the outside of your left knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine, reach your left arm up towards the sky, and then exhale, take a twist towards your right, elbow to the outside of your right thigh, or hugging your arm around the knee, gazing past your right shoulder. Take a breath in to lengthen, and a breath out to twist a little deeper. Gently release the twist and bring both hands to the left. Push into the earth and guide your forehead down, and then rise up. Moving back into shoelace pose, stacking your knees on top of one another, feet out to the sides, coming into half shoelace if that is better for you in this moment. And then either remaining upright with your hands on the insides of your feet, or take an inhale and exhale, begin to fold, hooking your chin to the outside of the knee, allowing yourself to surrender. Take one more breath here, and then slowly rise. Bring your hands behind you, unravel your legs. Bring the soles of the feet to the earth and windshield wipe your knees side to side, creating that gentle twist in the lower lumbar. Cleansing your spine of any remaining tension. I'm going to turn to demonstrate, but all you have to do is keep both of your feet planted, rested on the earth with your knees bent. Take your hands around your knees for support, and then inhale, open your heart, gaze up, and then exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin towards your chest, and shift your weight back. Good. Inhale, roll forward, open through your heart, and then exhale, using your hands for support to roll back, navel in, chin down. Good. One more round. We open and expand. And now exhale, shift your weight back, pause, and then slowly lower all the way to the earth. Pull both of your knees in towards your chest. Take a full deep breath here. And then as you exhale, cactus your arms open and allow both of your knees to fall over towards the right side. Your gaze can look past your left. Settling into this spinal twist. On your next inhale, slowly return to center, your knees hug in. And then exhale, allow the knees to fall over towards the left as your gaze falls towards the right. Gently roll back through center. Bring your knees back into your chest and then gently reach for the outer edges of your feet, coming into happy baby. Guide your knees down towards the earth and keep your lower back planted. If it feels good, you might rock gently side to side, creating a soothing massage for your lower back against the mat. Or just remain still. If you'd like a little extra, you can straighten through one leg, bending the other, coming into a half reclined straddle, and then switch sides, maybe moving softly back and forth. Or you can straighten out both legs into the straddle shape, and if you are, keep guiding the lower back down towards the earth. take one more breath, one more squeeze here, and then release into happy baby and all the way into recline butterfly, bringing the soles of your feet together on the mat. Allow your knees to fall wide and bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. Feel the gentle rhythm of your breath. Notice how your breath has changed since the beginning of practice. Is it slower, deeper, more rhythmic? Your body and mind are naturally preparing for the deep rest that awaits you. Let's take a few breaths together. So on your next inhale, breathe for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pause for 3, 2, 1, inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause for 3, 2, 1, exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause for 3, 2, 1. Take a long inhale and an exhale, and as you exhale, release your legs and your arms into your final Shavasana pose. And just allow your body to breathe itself naturally as you soften. As you enter the state of consciousness between wakefulness and sleep, this liminal space where the subconscious and conscious mind become one. Allow yourself to receive the intuitive insights and deeper wisdom that are within you. Allow yourself to rest in this expanded awareness for as long as you need, until you drift into a peaceful, restorative sleep. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. If you enjoyed, please share your experience or leave any feedback in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a new video. I wish you all a peaceful night. Sweet dreams.